disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
James has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Rodman. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's the Lakers ball. For 3, James. Again, the miss by James. James has gone 1 for 4 from distance. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Rose against Doncic. Rose can't connect. Rose has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. For 3, James. Gilmore grabs the miss.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
From deep, Rose. Rebounded by the Lakers. James, left side. Rodman with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Rose. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Love is checked in for Chicago. And the Lakers also making a change. Finney Smith's checked in.
Hey, baby!
Doncic against Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Pass to Pippen. Rose outside. It's stolen by Doncic. James with the ball. Jordan picks him up. Again, the miss by James.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Rose. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Rose has got his second basket on the night.
You've got to take Rose seriously from there now. I mean, he's capable of doing some major damage from distance.
Outside, Finney Smith. Will it go? And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pushing it up now. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Good read that time from Finney Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
Rose finds Love. Back to Rose. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
Lakers trail by 3. And here's Hayes. Still no points. And they pick up 2. Now Love. Here's Gilmore. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Playing with such brute force on the inside. Gilmore with the size and some pretty good moves, too.
1:35 left to play in the first. Hayes for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Gilmore's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jordan. Some solid defense from James.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Bulls leading by 3. Here's Love. Pass to Pippen. Over Finney Smith. Pippen, no good.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And here's Reeves outside. with the floater. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Look at Finney-Smith tossing up the floater. Didn't know he had that in his bag. He's got a nice array of shots when you combine that with the three and the drive.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes, and Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 1, and James puts up a deep three, and he misses the go-ahead basket. And so here is Chicago. Over to the wing. Rose with it. Vincent picks him up. The Bulls with another miss. Rose has gotten 2 of his 6 threes to go. Here's James. Noah grabs the board.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And it's Love missing. Here's James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
No good on that
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Los Angeles leading by a point. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
We've got Butler, and it's Noah in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And so here is Chicago. Outside Butler. Here's Armstrong, guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's Pippen. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Finney-Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He misses the free throw.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one misses. Chicago leading. Rodman, the pass to Noah. Butler on the wing. Here's Noah to the middle. Intercepted. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finished off the break. Finney-Smith's got 6. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Vincent outside. Shot from the top of the key. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Noah. That three's off the mark. Now here's Reeves. He's scoreless. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Can't get it to fall. And here's Chicago. Here's Pippen. Lets the three fly. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Here's Connect. Butler covering. Puts up a three. And connects with the three.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Bulls trail by 6 to the inside. Here's Butler. Double team on Butler. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Pippen. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves brings a double. Here's Jordan. Here's Rodman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Rui Hachimura.
It's on Rui Hachimura.
Rodman is a selective guy when it comes to trying to score. He's not really hung up on his points, but he did a nice job there forcing the defender to foul it.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, what you get from Dennis Rodman is relentless effort and hustle. Rodman does the dirty work out there and puts his body on the line with a fervor that very few players can match.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Launches it from deep. Here's Rodman. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often, going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. 3-pointer. Rose grabs the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Basketball.
And stolen by Reeves. Hachimura with the ball. And that's Love picking him up defensively. Hachimura, the pass to Vincent. Out to James. There's the 3. Oh, LeBron buries the 3.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
To the left wing. From deep, Rose. They get it back. Here's Jordan. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Bulls trail by 3. Love up top. Reeves brings a double. Ooh, poked away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Fade away. And it's Chicago with a board. Pippen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. James inside. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Love into the lane. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's the break. And there's James from the arc. All the way, the king.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
Doubled by Hachimura. Jordan against Reeves. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Derrick Rose.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Jordan, the pass to Gilmore. Now here's Rose. 5 to shoot. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
.20 seconds left in the second quarter. 3 on the clock. From deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Here's Gilmore. Good. Gilmore's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Lakers lead by 4. And so in the game for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at center.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
James can't get it to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Fires the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes in the high post. Jordan's there. Hachimura from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got 8 rebounds in the game. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Gilmore's shot is good. Gilmore's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's about as far out as you'll see Gilmore go.
Pass to James. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. James has got 14.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Rose outside. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to drop. The Lakers lead by 5. It's James on the wing. Over Jordan. And there's James on the assist by Reeves. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, LeBron's a threat to score as soon as he touches it. Such an aggressive offensive player with great skill.
Pass to Gilmore. To the wing, right side. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Lakers on D. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. Another shot. And the basket by Pippen. He's got 6.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
And James puts up a deep 3. And it's Chicago with a board. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Let's hear it for you.
Pass to Rose. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Jackson Hayes.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
Team foul. At the line for Chicago, Derrick Rose.
And that one misses. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. James can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 5. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Gilmore. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Hey, give the defense credit for really good effort, but Gilmore, such a big guy, he's not backing down. And because he doesn't, he draws the foul.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the Bulls making a change here. Love's checked in. Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. And he can't hit the second.
And Artis Gilmore is just a massive guy and strong, too. I mean, rugged, a center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Banged my head against that dude many a time. Was not fun.
Here's James. Oh, what a tough shot by James.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. From deep, Rose hits the three-pointer. Rose has gotten his third basket of the night.
When the jumper is falling for Rose, there's not much you can do defensively.
Pulls up on the wing. James can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Love.
Into the game for your Bulls. Number 21, Jimmy Butler.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. And there's James from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
That signature pull-up, not many do it like James does.
And Rose has got the ball here for Chicago. 7-point differential. Gilmore's shot is good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
That'll be a 5-second call. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for James.
Substitution on the court.
Jordan finds Butler. Grant with it. The three ball. Doncic pulls down the board. 1:15 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Outside Butler. Right wing. Baseline try. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
To the paint. Here's Connect. And he converts the layup. Connect's got 5 now.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
Bulls trail by 7. And stolen by Reeves. 3-on-3. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kukoc. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, I love to see that aggressive take by Toni Kukoc. I mean, pushing through the contact and using his length to finish inside. That's
sweet. The Bulls trail by 5. Armstrong passes to Kukoc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kukoc has got his second basket of the game.
Kukoc, a reliable shooter off the catch. He's got a nice... sweet lefty stroke.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Pippen. Back to Butler. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
The time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Rose with it. Jimmy Butler out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Noah in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And it's James with the jam.
If you let him, he'll take it to the rack every chance he gets in attack mode down the stretch.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Noah. Banked it in off the glass. Noah's gotten 4 this quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Noah's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. It's James on the wing. Goes back up. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Rose. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
And they go to the intentional foul. Vincent's checked in for Milton.
First personal foul. First team foul. Lakers substitution, number 7. Gabe Vincent.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Rose. That one no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Chicago leading. Here's Rodman. Hits the target from 18 feet.
How about that mid-range jumper from Rodman? He's not afraid of mixing it up.
And the Lakers with possession here. And there's James from the arc. Rose grabs the board. Rose has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Slow. Rebound, the Lakers. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's James. Some solid defense from Butler. Chicago leading by 4. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive board. And the basket by Noah. Noah's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far, and the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Rodman. Back to Rose. Jordan, the pass to Pippen. Chicago calls timeout.
It's your 3-1-2 crew.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Hachimura. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Doubled by Hachimura. Rodman, no good. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
James can't get it to go. 14 feet away. Rodman, no good. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Rose with it. Now Doncic defending. Reeves brings the double. From deep, Rose.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
The Lakers trail. James, right side. The fader. And it falls all over the rim and in. James has got 25 points in the game.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Now here's Jordan. Gilmore's shot is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Hayes. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Rose. Fires for 3. Here's Pippen. And the shot goes in. And Chicago leads by 2.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
The 3, James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rodman. Here's Gilmore. He's defended by Hayes. And that one drops for him. Gilmore's got 4 points this quarter.
Gilmore delivering in a big way right there. Who else would you go to in the clutch?
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Chicago with the ball. Inside. Here's Gilmore. And And it's good. And the Lakers with possession here. And it's in.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Pippen. Over Reeves. Second chance effort. Cash.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. Oh, the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
What? What is he doing? He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Huge mental lapse. What an unnecessary technical.
Boy, you know he's going to hear about that one in the locker room. Not his finest moment. 20 seconds left in the game. And James launches it from deep. Gilmore grabs the miss. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, Michael Jordan.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Reeves. It's in!
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
To the middle. Here's Rodman. He connects!
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Let's hear it for all our visitors.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.